Hare Krishna. Today our satsang is Srimad BHAGVADGITA, Chapter 16, Shloka 22nd, 21st and 22nd. You can see. Lord Sri Krishna is saying, there are three gates leading to the hell: lust, anger and greed. Every sane man should give these up, for they lead to the degradation of the soul. The man who has escaped these three gates of hell, O son of Kunti, performs acts conducive to self-realization, thus gradually attains supreme destination. So today we will discuss all these issues. Three gates leads to hell. What is the hell? Hell is the living situation, an unsatiated situation, complex situation, complicated situation, in which a human body never prefers. So the hell is described in the scriptures, all scriptures in all religions, and everybody accepted that there are hellish planets, all big religions. So this hell can be experienced even in the human, this earth also, in this planet, where sometimes human being suffers beyond measures. Wherever there is constant series of suffering, uninterrupted, you can say that is the hell. So what is this hell is and how we can go there? So Krishna has explained there are three gates leading to the hell: lust, greed, anger. So lust is desiring something independent of Krishna, where Krishna's no involvement is there, and it arises from passion and get through the medium of senses and sense objects, and it is never satisfied. It burns like fire. The more you do, the more you crave. That is called lust. It is burning, and burning thing can never be a source of joy. So devotees, this hell, this passion, this desire, which has come to the medium of passion, just taken the form of desire in the heart, and it always burns. So it burns, it provokes, it instigates you to strive for that satisfaction of burning, and for that you will cross the limits of Vedas, of Manusmrutis, of social ethics. Everything you will cross for it. That is the lust. Next comes greed. Greed is the excessive attachment for profits. If the profits becomes the soul of a man, then he becomes greedy and miser, you can say. The more he gets, the less it appears to him, and the more he tries. In this way, there is no end for the path to hell. In this way, he becomes so miser of his results, and he degrades himself in them. Lust, greed, and now comes anger. This anger is the outcome of this greed and lust. When lust satisfied, it provokes you more. It craves more. Greed satisfies, greed is never satisfied. It wants more. And if these two things are not fulfilled, then definitely the outcome will be the anger. So Lord Sri Krishna is saying lust, greed and anger are the paths of the hell. So dear devotees, even we can discuss that which of the three is most dangerous. So greed is most dangerous because lust can be subsided by satisfaction of particular desire. If you are craving for ice cream, so ice cream can be satisfied by eating. So there will be a temporary relief until you get next desire for ice cream. So lust is anyhow manageable for some period. Then anger can be subsided by speaking filthy language, hard words, piercing words, and by hurting the object of the anger. So these things, anger can be cooled down for a moment. But this greed can never be overcome by anything like that. The more it comes, the more you go. The more it comes, the more you want. So these three things anyhow are the most dangerous things on the path of self-realization and on the path of realizing Krishna and becoming Krishna devotee. So the devotee, Krishna is saying in the very beginning, a man who wants to get liberated from this nuisance of materialism must get rid of these three things: lust, greed and anger. If not, what will happen? Krishna is also explaining the result of this. Krishna is saying this will be lead to the degradation of soul. What is degradation of soul? So man who accustomed to these three things will find himself in most contemptible position. Lust will result in defeat. Greed will result in misery and misery. And anger will result in foolishness, destruction, and even crimes. So these threefold paths are not recommended for devotees, for self-realizing people who are endeavoring for freedom of soul, freedom from materialism. So dear devotees, and even Krishna says one more thing here. After giving up these three things, if one strives by right means, what is that right mean? You have given up these three things, but you have not adopted the right means to achieve perfection, then it will be waste. And the right mean is devotional service, Krishna Bhakti, Bhakti to the Lord. So if you become Bhagat, means if you become devotee of the Lord and give up these three things, immediately you will get purified and you will be a good devotee. That is assured. Krishna is assuring that. So dear devotees, lust, greed and anger are your real three enemies. And never become a prey of this. Never adopt them in any circumstances. And if you have escaped these three gates of hell and perform acts conducive to self-realization and also adopt a right means of achieving perfection, that is devotional service, chanting and hearing the glories of the Lord, definitely you will get total freedom from this materialism, this birth, death, old age, disease, etc. So give up these three things and surrender to Krishna. Thank you and Hare Krishna.